Hello everyone, thanks for watching. This is Allison Bacamazzo here at ITExpo West 2015 in Anaheim, California. I'm here joined by Sharon Woods, who's President and CEO of ITS. Sharon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So Sharon, tell me a little bit about ITS.
Well, ITS here in Southern California is really named Integrated Telemanagement Services. And the idea with that is 25 years ago when we started the business, we came up with the name Integrated, really consolidating, and then Tele being telecommunications management, managing the end users. So we're a switchless reseller, and we started back in 1990 really being a consortium for the small business user, pooling those small businesses together, providing them a one-stop solution. At that time, it was local and long-distance services that you couldn't even get on one invoice. So we would come in, we'd really give a review of their whole telecommunication services, provide them bill consolidation, bringing local and long-distance together, as well as any other services that they might need, which was unified voice or toll-free services or any other kind of voice service. So over the years, obviously, that has evolved dramatically. And of course, we have a full portfolio of all unified messaging as well as data services, as well as voice services. And now we have obviously digital services, and that have now expanded into cloud services. So, being in business 25 years has been quite an interesting feat, being able to watch this industry move and change, diversify, and really converge.
Sure.
So I'm seeing that name, Integrated Telemanagement Services, really means something still even today.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say, having so much experience, I mean, you must have been able to identify and observe the natural ebb and flow of the reseller landscape and how things have changed.
It has changed dramatically. I mean, some of the conferences, here we are today at a conference, and we're looking at really the IT side of the house. So IT and telecommunications have just converged so dramatically, which our business has had to accept and adapt to, obviously staff for, become the experts in. And as a reseller, we always have asked ourselves, do we really want to bring on that capital expenditure of becoming a switched carrier? And we keep telling ourselves no. We do find now just managed services is the place to be. And so we've been able to really, morph into that environment pretty easily and bring our customers along with that. So the end user, the small business is really, the small to medium-sized business is our bread and butter, and I mean it makes up for so much of the consumer out there, especially in the Los Angeles area. So we're still converting customers from the analog world into digital. And as a CLEC, we have a huge amount of customers on analog. And I mean, if we're looking at the price increases, I mean, AT&T just had almost a $20 per line price increase over the last couple of months. And, so really it's obviously forcing these end users to make a change, regardless if they're comfortable doing that or not, regardless if they want to change that equipment or not. So, I mean, the benefit of ITS really being a switchless reseller is we have a lot of opportunities to provide the end user a plethora of product choosings and really be their one-stop solution.
Sure.
Even integrating their equipment that they might have today, with routers and other types of services that can take them from analog to digital.
So now, Sharon, I hear that there's some exciting news that this year is a very exciting one for you. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
It is. We are very pleased to celebrate 25 years. So in May, it was officially our 25th year anniversary. So we sort of wrapped this whole year's activities around the celebration of our anniversary. We have even customers that have been on service for that long. So honoring them and being sure to really make them know that they are the ones that got us this far, as well as our employees.
Sure.
The team of people that have really, driven the business. And again, coming into this environment from a telecommunications background is just so dramatically different than it was 25 years ago.
Oh, I bet.
From the sales, I mean, it's a very technical sale now. It's a very consultative sale. So we need to be the experts. we need to be the experts to really be able to understand the end user's needs, but be able to simplify it for them. So we've actually changed our tagline. I mean, it was for a long time communication since 1990. That was our tagline. We felt that really was an important message. But now we're integrated technology, simplified, because it is technology. It's no longer just telecommunications. Sure. It's no longer just internet or network. It's technology, whether it's the Internet of Things or the cloud or anything else for that matter. We need to be able to be the experts in that area.
So celebrating 25 years, what a milestone. So my next question is, you've seen the natural ebb and flow. You've been in this space for over 2 decades. What do you expect to see in the future? What industry trends? What are you keeping a finger on the pulse of?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing that's really hit the telecom business is the coax, the cable companies coming into the workplace. So I think that will continue to be expanded upon, as well as cellular. I mean, on the telecommunications side of things, cellular data is a very viable backup. It's a great disaster recovery solution to that end user at a very cost-effective price. And I see more and more businesses going in that route. One thing that I really try and keep a pulse on is our progressive management style of the millennial business owner. The smaller business, the younger business, just the way their offices are set up and their needs are so much different. Everything that they do, the office environment now has become this bullpen environment where it's just a touchdown space. We don't have this huge infrastructure of wiring and offices and space. It's a big area. Anyone can just find a spot. They're wirelessly connected. And so I just see more and more of that, and collaboration, and obviously cloud. Nobody's going to invest into anything too huge. They're going to go ahead and just deal with the applications on a monthly basis as needed in the cloud.
Well, Sharon, thank you so much again for joining us. We're thrilled to have you, and thanks again for watching here at ITExpo West.